Sakhi once came to me and she bounced this idea will spread awareness of the BMS, and I actually immediately jumped into it and said, Sakhi, this is something which world needs and India needs. Sakhi probably was having this idea for a long time in her mind, and she was trying to articulate how to go about it. More and more people joined this movement, and then it is picking up, and it is need of an hour, need of it for the day. And it's not just for that BMS community, because what happens is putting BMS actually gives you a great deal of energy saving, and that is helping save energy, and that is indirectly or directly it is also helping Mother Earth. And that's what Sakhi aptly she puts it as a techno-social movement, and that is precisely it is, and that's what INBAC is, and I definitely would be trying to contribute to INBAC as far as possible and as much as I can.
When Sakhi told me about INBAC, I was quite excited because I come from an IoT kind of a background, and we talk a lot about what we can do with help of technology, analytics in a building, and how that can help somebody. And the very crucial part, it's all based on the basic automation that is there in the building, right? How equipment stock, and that is the building automation system, and that has to be communicable, right? And many places I found a challenge in terms of systems not communicating. They're all on some proprietary protocol and all that, and IoT on top of it wouldn't make any sense. And when Sakhi told me about a community where everybody will come together, collaborate, and make sure that mission develops, I was very excited. My journey so far has been really great. A lot of learning, a lot of interactions, and it is fun being part of INBAC, and I wish the whole team a whole lot of success and all the best.
So my journey on INBAC was, I was a little skeptical when INBAC was introduced to me, because Indian standards and Indian industry was never geared up to accept this as a subject. BMS was always something which was unknown platform into the industry. Everybody knew about fire access CCTV, but integration was never looked as an important factor. But for a building industry or a building to communicate well, integration is the most important factor. When I met Sakhi, she explained to me her involvement into the industry where they're working in Siemens, giving support to a lot of automation projects having worked abroad. So I said, why not take a try? All of us can come together, and it's an integrated approach. So why not interface with people who work on the building automation? There are a lot of unorganized and organized companies who are doing integration, but it's like bringing multiple protocols to talk the same language, and that is always a challenge. It's a target for us and a challenge for us. I said, let's get into that challenge and we'll take it forward.
2018, when I met Sakhi for the first time, she expressed this idea of INBAC. And I was really curious what exactly INBAC means. She explained that INBAC is a platform which intends to bring all the stakeholders of the building automation together. And I thought it was a fantastic idea, because being a veteran in building automation industry, I never had such a platform where we could bring all the professionals together, share the ideas, share the common concerns, and bring in the fresh ideas. Really very happy that this was initiated, and immediately I decided to be a part of INBAC Journey, and this is how I'm an INBACer now.
Since the inception, I always thought, how do I take it ahead? Whom do I meet? How do I tell about my concept? And here, if INBAC has been able to start and continue the work, I'll give a lot of credit to BACnet International, who supported, especially with their wisdom of creating a techno-social moment. Now, when it comes to techno-social moment, it is very important that the industry leaders in that market support the techno-social movement. And I'm very positive about the market in India, wherein there are a lot of connects, there are a lot of visionary leaders who are supporting the platform, which will create awareness and education about building automation. If we look at any smart city, and we are talking about hundreds of smart cities in India, uh, 33% of the infrastructure has to be the buildings. Now, when we look at the buildings, we spend around 70% plus of our time inside the buildings. Nowadays, it is increased. So, any building has to be very importantly safe. It has to be simple to use, no complications, and it has to be sustainable. With INBAC and with all the leaders in INBAC, we are working for the smart infrastructure of digital India, and it is something that it creates a lot of enthusiasm and encouragement within to work for your very own nation.